I have a message for Nigeria EFCC. I understand your works is to defend our country and for them to change the reputation of our country from the way they view our boys being Yahoo guys to being more of legitimate country or country that does not allow extortion and scamming or fraud. And the EFCC are trying their best to make sure they bring all Yahoo boys to justice. First of all, I'm not a Yahoo boy. You can check every record that has to do with me. My name is Kola Omojoluwu Eimo. I have no track record of scamming anybody. But if you have to stop Yahoo in Nigeria, one thing you have to do is you have to stop churches. Yahoo cannot stop in Nigeria as long as there are churches in Nigeria, because most churches are the one who support the Yahoo boys. And you ask me how? We have over 4.9 million registered company in Nigeria. We have over 16,000 churches in Nigeria. We have 1 million mosque in Nigeria. Mosque is a place where people go to pray. They pray maybe 3-4 times a day. The church is somewhere where they don't have any service without collecting offering from people. The pastors themselves are extorting the people in the land, the Nigerians themselves. In fact, some of the Yahoo boys are willing to do what is right, but the pastor makes sure he psychologically engage them to find every means to bring money to the church for them to feel they are being valued and they are being respected. A lot of churches that is being founded in Nigeria by the European and British by removing our culture has to be removed from the country. Not every gift is good for the people, because these in one way have destroyed our own culture, our morality and reputation, that our pastors, people who have now converted to the Christian ideology that is being sold to us, are now the ones that are extorting Nigerians, and then Nigerians, the young ones of Nigerians, are extorting the one in the Western countries. Do the analysis very well. Most pastors need to be checked. Stop focusing too much on the Yahoo boys. Focus on all way. Pastors needs to be checked. Any pastor that is making up to certain kind of money should be questioned, and certain tax should be collected from them. You can't allow these people to go on psychologically extorting people, and you say it is because it is free will. The scamming of the Oyibo, wait, is it not free will they use in giving out the money? Did our boys put gun in their head to collect money from them? No, it is also a free will. So if the pastors can psychologically collect money from them and it is found to be holy, because of what? Because our law does not go against it, our law needs to go against it. You need to go to the parliament and make sure you add a constitution that every pastor, before you become a pastor, you must have a license. Even, I don't want to make it that way, but honestly, it has become so disruptive that it has to be that way. Maybe it has to be that way and later it doesn't have to be that way, because sometimes we have to move forward and then we take certain step backward. But a lot of pastors extort people, extort our women, rape women, innocent women, young ladies, psychologically damage them. Read half side of the story, does not tell half side of the story. People like Femi Lazarus. And then you are going after the young boys. I think that is injustice. If you want justice, do justice for all and free the Yahoo boys. And I'm not saying, when I say free the Yahoo boys, I'm not saying free the Yahoo boys to let them keep extorting. No, arrest them. Pack everybody that is doing Yahoo. Those in doing money racketeering and the rest of it. Pack everybody. But you need to look at it from the fundamental level and hold everyone responsible. All this Catholic Church, Anglican Church, all those type of churches, they should be returned back to Europe. How many countries do Nigerians have churches there that is being owned by a Nigerian man? But we will gather money here and go and give Pope. We will gather money here and give Baptist. They left us in Nigeria, 1960. They packed their while ago, but at the same time, they still owe us in our mental slavery. And if they are doing this mental slavery to us, do you think the boys there, even for the fact that I would not support the idea and I don't believe there's any excuse that is good enough for Nigerian youth to be extorting people, doesn't still change the fact that we are trying to, the boys, I'm saying the boys, when I say we, but they are Nigerians like me, but what I think they are doing is they are revenging. Excuses, weak excuses, lazy excuses, but it's still part of revenge. We have to wash ourselves clean. And to wash it, we start with the gift of the Europeans and the British. We give it back to them. That means churches must pay taxes. That means a pastor should not be able to collect a certain kind of amount of money from a member of a church, regardless of who you are. Come and build the church. We need 20 million, 20 billion to do this. And people will bring it, and the pastor will collect the money, and it's not an offense. That's stealing on a higher level. So EFCC, wake up and do your work.